Hey, hey, hey. A very big shout out to that song inajiita Subiri by the one and only Emmy Kosgei, Evelyn Wanjiru, and the one and only Masi Masika. But today we only having Emmy Kosgei and Evelyn Wanjiru on live because previously we had hosted Masi Masika as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, you ready for the one and only Emmy Kosgei and Evelyn Wanjiru? So, I don't know. Let me start with the one and only Emmy Kosgei. Hello, good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Hello, good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Okay, welcome to our show.
Asante.
Karibu sana. Kumbe hujasahau Kiswahili.
Hapana, lugha ya mama lazima.
All right.
Mwatabila ni mchini.
All right. Alongside the one and only Evelyn Wanjiru. Hi, good morning.
Good morning. How are you? Fine, thank you.
Wow, nice to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you. Good to meet you finally.
All right.
On Zoom, yes.
Okay, maybe to start with Emmy Kosgei. Kindly, can you say hi to people in vernacular?
Habari ya asubuhi, omune chamge. Chamge meeting. Kororo ngale.
Okay. Okay.
I hope you're not asking me to do it in my language.
No. I'm not asking you to do that. So, Evelyn, I know you are. Is it really true that you're a rapper and you can dance as well?
Emmy, is it true that I'm a rapper and I can dance?
I saw one video, ume rap hapo sijui ilikuwa wapi, so I now believe you can rap.
Yeah, somehow not. Somehow, I'm not very good at it, but I'm working on it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, so Evelyn Wanjiru, like when many people see you, they say like you're always happy. Okay, we also happy, but I don't know why they refer you like that. So what can you say? What's your definition of true happiness?
You know, one thing I always tell myself is that the joy of the Lord is my strength. And when you're happy, there are some things that you will not even take them to heart, you know. So for me, I believe, I know that sometimes I'm sad, but I don't portray it out there. You don't have to show the world that, oh, this is really, you know, it's stressing me out. So I choose to be happy 24/7, and that's my secret weapon.
All right.
It's not that I don't get sad. I get sad, by the way.
But mostly you don't portray that kind of an image. Anyways, getting back to the one and only Emmy Kosgei. So I know Nigerians are so humble. Nigerians are so caring. What else do you think that people don't really know about Nigerians?
I think people don't know that they are good people. They love themselves. They love people. They love their culture, and often people misunderstand their aggressiveness for being hard people and all that. But I can say that I can attest that they are good people and they are loving people. So, like any country, one bad person can spoil for everybody. But take it, they are good ones, just like any other place.
Oh, that's so amazing. But you know what? You've mentioned about culture. So which culture are you proud of? Is it Nigerian culture or Kenyan culture?
You know, an African woman is cultureless. You belong to any community that you land in. So one, I'm proud of my culture as a Kalenjin. And now that I'm married to Igbo, I'm a proud Igbo wife, Kalenjin Igbo wife. So culture is culture. I'm an African. So, you know, Africa is my culture.
All right, that's so amazing indeed. So getting back to the one and only Emmy Kosgei, I mean, you're just a great worshiper, allow me say like that. But we have like worship and praise. Which one works with you better?
I think it's Evelyn.
Oh yes, Evelyn, sorry.
Emmy. But Emmy, you're a worshiper.
I'm a worshiper. I know he meant to say Evelyn, so
Sure.
Ati what? Oh, get back again. I didn't get that then.
Well, I
thought
know.
it was Emmy.
Yes, I was saying, I believe that you're such a great worshiper and also you do some praise songs. But which one works with you most better?
Well, I don't think there is a definition of praise and worship.
Yeah.
Worship is worship.
Yes.
Praise, it's just that is the mode of the way of singing it, or the beat, how the beat goes. It's good. Sometimes it goes faster, and when it goes faster, people call it praise, and when it goes slowly, people call it worship. But for me, both are still the same. Praise and worship is still is a way of giving adoration and sending is worshiping the Lord. I don't think there is a difference between praise and worship. Both are the same. It's just a way of expressing ourselves to God. Yeah.
All right. That's so amazing indeed. Now we know. So getting back to the one and only Emmy Kosgei, I believe that on 25th July, it was your, allow me say, King's birthday. You know what I mean? Hello.
I'm here. I'm listening to you. You just say 25th. Is it December or which 25th?
You know better.
Is it my husband's birthday?
Yes.
Which one?
Your husband's birthday.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So, like, what kind of surprise? Okay, let me not go there. Like, let's now get to you. During your surprise, what do you make sure that you have at hand?
Wow. During my birthdays, I think the one that I did surprise birthday for my husband was when he was turning 60. That's a year ago that we did I did a surprise birthday for him here in the house, and so detailed with working it with very close people to him, and it's so hard to surprise him, but we managed to pull it around like this time, 5 a.m. Like before he just woke up. We brought what do you call
Violin
players in the house, and then we lined them in the stairs, to the door of the bedroom, and then I had somebody outside arranging with me from inside, and when he woke up to prepare to go to service, he could just hear his favorite songs in the air like that. He thought he was dreaming and all that. So when he opened the door, it was voila, everybody and all his favorite people, his sons. Amazing. So that was the surprise. But for this year, I think ni mimi ndio nafaa surprise you because I'm turning 40.
Yeah, you're turning 40. We are there. Hii corona itushindi.
We're there for you. We're there for you.
Yeah.
All right. That's so amazing indeed. So getting back to Evelyn, like let me take you a little bit back about Mwafaka Awards. So I think you are also one of the winners of Mwafaka Awards. Kindly, can you, okay, what do you feel like was so unique about you so that you deserve the no others?
Well, I think awards doesn't mean that someone is unique than any other person, because all of us are all unique in our own ways. So for me, people are the ones who choose and say they feel this person deserves to get this award at this certain time. And I wouldn't say that I am perfect. I'm still in the making. God is still molding me. And everyone, when one wins, we all win. And so I don't think that I would say I am unique. It's just that probably I put work more. I don't know. Maybe I Emmy, maybe why I smiling. I don't know. Maybe I put to work more. Yeah. So
Yes.
I thank God that I got the award. Award is just to show us that what we are doing, it's seen out there, and it's appreciated. And so for me, I believe I am unique in my own way, and all the nominees also are unique in their own ways. And when your time comes, nobody can can make your star not to shine. And so it was my season, and I celebrate because God saw it fit for me to get it at that season. Yeah.
That's so incredible indeed. So, getting back to Emmy, like uh, we have heard all your songs, and somehow some are in vernacular and so forth. So, kindly, how do you deal, or how can you define your audience when it comes to this?
Yeah, I think not some of my songs, but like 99.9% are in vernacular. And I think for me, I've come to understand that music is more than language. Music is a sound. It's a sound for soul. It's best interpreted in the spirit, in the soul. So there's no language barrier when it comes to music. Before, when I started singing, I thought singing Kalenjin would be a barrier to me, but it became my strength. And I came to understand that there's no language barrier in music. So you can reach your audience, regardless of the language you are using. What they pick from you is the sound. And especially now when you're doing gospel music, it's a spiritual music. So the best connection you get is with the Holy Spirit. And as Evelyn said earlier, God is God of seasons and times. So every time he has a message for people. So he can use any means. He can use, any minstrel, any song to minister to people. So regardless of the language, my audience have always picked my music. And then I think I would classify my music as maybe it has a lot of Afrofusion in it, more part of Africa in terms of beats, in terms of language, in terms of presentation, in videos and all that.
Easy. So I believe that this time, especially this COVID-19 season, so many people had traveled to home and so forth, to their village, I mean. So maybe, Evelyn, if like, what's that one thing that you really miss when you go back to your village?
Wow. I miss, well, I wouldn't say, I missed my mom. I miss my mom so much. I've not seen her for a while. She doesn't live in the village. She lives in Nakuru. But I miss her so much. I miss her food. And in the village, Kakamega, if I go to Kakamega, what I miss their chicken, original chicken. In Nairobi, the kind of food we eat, it's inaitangwaje Emmy, hizo chakula za town. Chakula ya town.
Soma.
Chakula yenye imewekwa wanasemaga chakula za town zinakuwa zimewekwa, sijui nitasema ni madawa ama ni nini. So but there is that taste that you miss. Even the vegetables are totally different from what we eat in Nairobi. So I am missing that. Yeah, and I miss just fellowshipping with my family. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. So like, how was it like? How was it like hosting your hubby or your husband live on, let me say, Instagram, Emmy Kosgei? And what question do you feel like you asked him which was so difficult?
Wow.
Me, I know. I was there, and I know.
But I think
I even shared with one of our friends about it.
but it was so interesting when I requested him to come live on my actually Facebook and my YouTube channel. I have tapped a lot of wisdom, and spiritual nuggets from him, and I thought there are things that can better be said by him, being an apostle and his wide and deep knowledge in God. So I thought with the questions that my audience keep asking me, in my inbox, so I rated and I thought the best person was him to come out. And I tried to be an interviewer. I have never done that, but I was so tense, but
I know.
I actually I enjoyed it because if you see the feedback, we were doing spiritual nuggets on a wide range of subjects. And I loved most that we tackled foundation, spiritual issues, what people go through. Sometimes you don't understand where it's coming from, how to deal with, how to come out of bondage and all that. And then, of course, family and marriage issues and all that. So it's amazing. And one highlight of the last episode was he was telling women to stop calling their husbands baby, because if you call your husband baby, when you call for the baby in him, he will manifest baby. So when you need serious things, baby,
Baby.
All right, all right, all right. But one more thing, Amy. Maybe if somebody can request or ask you to define a Sodom and Gomorrah in just one word, which may be that?
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yes.
Wow, Sodom and Gomorrah represents a lot of things. Sometimes it looks like a city, a nation, or a people. I know the Bible, the stories in the Bible, it gives us, you can relate it to normal life and what we go through. So the situations in Sodom and Gomorrah brought out a lot of things. One was Abraham and his brother, and then family, and then ministry, spiritual and both physical. When Abraham was able to call on God to have mercy on this nation because of his family, that God, if he found one person or two people, he would save the city. One of the things I saw is you can actually, no matter the situation that we go through in life, you can actually, you can still have a second chance, because of one person. God remembered a whole nation that had sinned and gone beyond. And then when God has given you mercy now, it's in your hands on how you interpret that into your life. So Sodom and Gomorrah represents so many things, in this life and even in the world. But the bottom line is God is a God of second chance.
So I'll be getting back to the one and only Evelyn just in a few. But right about now, if you're joining us right now, there is GBS Friday Entertainment. And you already know how we do this each and every Friday, 7 a.m. all the way to 10 a.m. So keep sending in your feedbacks, your questions, and then I'll be giving you shout outs right before we finish this show. So right about now, let's take a very quick break and then we'll be right back in a few. It's amazing, such amazing song by the one and only Evelyn Wanjiru. So don't forget we are live with the one and only Emmy Kosgei and Evelyn Wanjiru as well. So maybe getting back to the one and only Emmy Kosgei, like aware you also ambassador to Heritage. Kindly, can you talk briefly about that?
Yeah, I was privileged a few years back. I was appointed by the government of Kenya as heritage, or if you want to call it culture ambassador. One of my, one of the things that I represent is, or the reasons for my appointment rather was because of what I represent. I am a lover of our heritage, our roots, our wherever we come from, our languages, our colors. In everything I do is not like it's not acquired. I grew up with it, and it's what I have passion for. I am known for that, and because of that, and the little influence that God has given me nationally and globally for in terms of heritage, I got the appointment, and it's one of the things that I truly cherish. That each one of us is an ambassador of our nations, and you preach more with what you do through arts. Arts can never be underestimated. It's a very powerful tool to send any message. Music today, the world we are in today, is the platform where they used to send messages. So I was appointed at a time that Kenya was going through a lot of negative branding globally because of terrorism and all that. So we wanted to bring out another part of Kenya, not only big five. How about culture? The reason why tourists come back to Kenya is the experience they get with the people. So that bringing together and encouraging everybody to come out, to have festivals of every community, not only Maasai, but how do we have something in Luyaland, something in Turkana, something in, Rift, anywhere, Maasai. So we have a balanced representation of our heritage. Yeah.
Amazing indeed. So getting back to the one and only Evelyn, like how is it like yani, working with your, can I just say your hubby? I believe he is your producer. How does it feel like?
Well, working with my husband is very interesting. We've worked together for now. This is our, I think, our 12th or 11th year working together. And one thing I have learned is when you work with someone that you respect, you value, and you are loyal to, there are things you will always forgo. You will never see them. There are things that they will never bother you. But sometimes it's a bit tough, especially for me when I'm going to the studio to sing. He can be a bit tough on me, very tough on me because he wants me to deliver. And that at that point, I want him to be like, when Emmy said we shouldn't call our husbands baby. But for that time, I want him to call me baby, But for that time, it's a serious thing, business. And for me, he's my best friend. He's my colleague. He's my mentor. He's my role model. And for that, I've learned to respect and create a good working relationship with him. So it becomes so easy. Yeah.
All right. But his story ya baby Emmy Kosgei ashakataa.
Baby, unajua baby, when the babies come, they will still leave us. When they become 18 or 20, they will leave us. We will still remain in the house.
Anyways, okay. So kuna 100 mil ilikuwa imetolewa na CS Amina Mohamed. Maybe have you received any portion ama kunaendaje?
You're asking me or Emmy?
You. It's like Evelyn.
I don't want to talk about that for now. Let me zip up for now.
Okay. Okay, so getting back to Emmy, like as we see, Kenyan government is really trying to support Kenyan music industry to an extent that the CS can give like 100 million for artists and actors and so forth. Maybe Nigerians also supporting art or something?
In Nigeria,
Yes, yes.
I think in this COVID season, I have seen more of actually the other way around. The Nigerian artists going out to support the COVID centers. I have seen all these best saxophonists, musicians. They go out and one of the things I saw is they go to the centers where the nurses are, isolation centers, and they just do music outside. Like they just sing. And I've seen some, they just go lead worship outside there. So people just walk out from the nurses and all that, they just sing for them. But as far as grants are concerned and all that, the government here, I have not seen that.
All right, all right. All right. So, Evelyn, I'm pretty sure you're having a new project. And maybe, and when I checked your YouTube, I've been really following you. Your songs are really doing very amazing. They are having a good number of viewership. Maybe like apart from the, how can I say, apart from the normal advertising or boasting of your songs, what else do you do so that your songs really pick a good number of viewership?
Well, I think one of the things that has made, you know, when you release a song, you have to market the song. You have to ensure that you have sent it on your WhatsApp and get people to know about it. And but apart from that, I think these challenges, you know, the people come up with a challenge to do a song, and everyone wants to be part and parcel of it. And so for me, I think that has worked for me, asking guys to do a challenge for the song, and that one gives the song a good mileage. Uh, that is one of the strategies. And apart from that, ensuring that you sponsor your song even on social media,
Uniongeze.
and sponsoring your song on social media so that it can get viewership from different countries. Yeah.
All right, all right. I'm aware of your new project, Baba Inuka, so it will be playing here right after this conversation.
Actually, that is not a new project.
Oh,
You know,
really?
I've been posting. It's so funny. I know even Emmy. We all don't put all our work, all our albums on YouTube. So that you get to sell. You don't put all your work out. So this is Baba Inuka is a song that I did in 2016. It's in my album, yeah, Zaidi ya Yote. Kenyans call it Zaidi ya Yote. Not a new song. What I'm actually doing, I am creating awareness of my people to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's why I am now posting my old songs. Now people are feeling as if it's a new song. Even yesterday, Anastasia Mukabwa said, your new song is good. It's a new song.
All right.
My new song is Worthy, and the one that I've done with Mukhululi Bebe and Worthy with Eunice Njeri.
All right,
Yes.
that's so amazing. Now we know, now we know. So maybe Emmy Kosgei right now, so many Kenyans are watching and they really want to hear what kind of message you have to them.
I think in this very dark moment and seasons of uncertainty in our nation, in our lives, in our careers, we are in a period where so many people have lost their jobs. Some people are just home, they don't know what to do. Some have lost their loved ones. And our message probably at this time is a message of hope, to tell everybody that keep hope alive. Don't give up. Don't, allow what we are going through push you down, because many people are suffering from mild, if not aggressive type of stress because of not knowing what to do and what to expect, what tomorrow holds. The Bible has clearly said, do not worry about tomorrow. It says, if God can take care of birds, God can take care of wild animals, he can take care of flowers, how much more we, that we are his creation, that he says we are apples of his eye. So God cares about us and he's still watching over us. And he said, even in the thick darkness, his glory will shine upon us. That's why the Bible said, arise and shine. You know, though the darkness covers the whole world, arise. So my message to everybody, let's arise and shine. Even in this season, we can still do very well. We can still advance. It's my prayer that God will give us ideas that will divert maybe from what we traditionally do, to be able to be productive and to stay hopeful and just keep believing in God. Read your Bible. Though we are not going to church, but do your own church at home. You know, pray, reflect. The word of God is life. So, you know, stay strong. We will overcome and we will come out stronger than when this began.
Amen.
B. Evelyn, kindly, I'm giving you like less than 1 minute to address Kenyans as well.
Well, it's a time when so many people are asking God, God, where are you? But you know what? God knows everything that is happening in the world. He knew from the beginning, and he also knows the end of this thing. And for me, this is what I'll tell Kenyans and the entire world, anyone who's listening to me. We shouldn't give up. We keep on praying, because God is not asleep. He knows us better. And this is a season whereby we should start asking God for mind-blowing ideas. When we are coming out of your homes, of your quarantine, of your COVID thing, come out stronger, better, refined, and come up with something new. Let this COVID season teach you something that you've never done. Right now, people have ideas. We didn't know about Zoom. Right now, we are doing Zoom. Let's keep on asking God to give us mind-blowing ideas. And I pray that God will give us grace even in this season. It's a 7th month, perfection. Good things are happening.
All right.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. A very big shout out to the one and only Emmy Kosgei and Evelyn Wanjiru for joining us this morning on our show, GBS Friday Entertainment. So, our viewer, I really want to thank you so much for joining us right from 7 a.m. all the way to now. It's around 10 a.m. I really appreciate, and I feel like I wish that we could have more time so that we can continue with the conversation, but we can always arrange this for next time. So right now, playing is the latest by the one and only Evelyn Wanjiru. So see you next Friday. Blessing. Sanitize.